Idaho, I got freaking bronchitis.
Gipsy, do you like my cat?
And that was year after year.
What is with your cat?
Do you like it?
Good
Look in general.
Oh, it's got a magical arms.
Yeah, look at him blink.
Why is your cat? What's wrong with your cat? The cat does not look healthy. It looks weird.
So this is the one last thing I'm going to mention about Idaho. So I decided when we were in Idaho at one time to go whitewater rafting, which was really fun. Until I realized one thing. I forgot to put on fucking sunscreen.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
So I had sunburn on the top of my head, my neck, and the front of my forearms.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
You done goof.
Farmer's tan.
It was painful.
That's why you wear a hat.
Farmer's tan.
Good old Midwest.
I mean, the best whitewater rafting trip I ever had was actually in Montana. Montana is so fucking beautiful.
I've never even been once.
Same.
You can whitewater raft in the river located near you can whitewater raft in the river in the city of Spokane, which that one is considered like an easy entry level one. Then there's one in Idaho, which I've gone a few times, and then there's one in Montana.
I would love to stay as far away from whitewater as possible.
Right. Let's play.
Okay, one last thing.
Hey,
I just wanted to mention this one last thing. The Montana one was interesting because on that trip, with another group but on the same whitewater rafting crew, was a group of singing nuns.
I find that hilarious.
I also find that unironically hilarious.
We had a group of singing
kayaking with Jesus.
I remember my dad talking to one of them because they would let us stop at one place and jump off a cliff. We were asking if any of them wanted to do it, and my dad said, "Come on, it's a leap of faith."
Wow, that's a low blow.
That hurts.
Wow.
He might as well followed that up and asked them if any of them were capable of flying.
That's
what did you want from me, Venom?
I can take you tubing at my cottage.
Ooh, spicy details.
Were you live streaming this?
No, not yet.
Oh, I've been.
I will repeat myself.
Seriously,
I would love to stay as far away from whitewater as possible.
It's not whitewater. My cottage is on a calm water lake.
I know
getting worse.
Gypsy, were you thinking what I was thinking?
I don't care. I can't swim.
Bruh, you will have a life jacket. I got you, fam.
You want me to...
Hey. If it makes you feel better, I am a licensed fucking lifeguard, okay?
Maz, don't worry. You won't be swimming in this white water, but you will be drowning in it.
Do you wanna
Go kill yourself, Storm.
Haha, I'm Buddhist. I don't YOLO.
I will literally pour a bucket over your fucking nose.
Oh, hot.
No,
anyways.
Anyways, let's get to streaming before we get any too distracted.
The Montana trip.
Jesus Christ.
I will water torture you.
What makes you? Well, you're not sure that that's not my fetish, or? I mean, you can try. I mean,
go
right.
Commit seppuku.
Drip.
All right, let's roll some dice.
Stream places. Let me just post my stream places and I'll be there momentarily. Yeah, got a self-promo.
Let's see here.
We should make really bad subbing advice. Like, if you guys like our comment, subscribe, then unsubscribe, unlike, then hit that dislike, then hit the like again, then subscribe, and then pass this around on Daily Motion.
Also,
that
Gipsy,
sounds
can you think
needlessly
of any
complex.
magic item better for fall than an astral shard?
Let me see here.
Let me get out my notes real quick.
Oh, right. Also, Storm, did you ever manage to come up with anything?
I have been fucking through my giant list of Patreon items. Griffin Saddlebag, Dungeon Scribe, bonus action.
Bonus action.
Root Tavern.
Nice.
I've been trying to think. I got a few ideas, but
there was a D&D book that I saw recently. I think it's called like Wayfinder or Traveler's Guide to Merchants and Magic.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so good.
Sitting on my leg. There we go.
Good job, you dingus. Hi, chat. Welcome to D&D. We've been live for, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Scrub, I've been recording for 6 minutes.
Welcome, chat!
Hi, chat. Last time, in the Ethereal Plains, the party had met their newfound questionable friend, Cassandra Koch, member
Let's
of
not
the...
get ahead of ourselves.
That's why I said questionable friend.
I know.
That's why he said, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
First thing that happened? Was that the first thing that happened?
Over
I'm trying to think if anything happened before that.
Not a whole hell of a lot happened. You returned home from the Shadow Plane with a lot of random banter that happened last time.
Oh,
with various NPCs and whatnot.
Valentia's been rebuilt.
Yeah.
Yes, it has. And it's better than ever. But your final battle technically approaches within the next month or so. Over the past month, you've been gruelingly training your abilities, honing your prowesses, and covering your own self-weaknesses, regardless of character or anything else you might have done. A lot of you have prepared yourselves for the inevitable fight to the finish against Crystal Cortana, the goddess of creation. And that is where we're going to be starting this episode for today, is in Valentia. What the fuck? Whose alarm clock was that?
Gipsy, I saw it.
That was
I saw
me.
him light up.
The fuck?
Gungear?
No.
Gungir would do one thing, kind of during this whole, one major thing during this whole downtime event with Cassandra being on board, noticing that she's kind of a little bit of a sourpuss, admittedly, and let me see here. And Kamue kind of being a lot more on edge than she usually is. Gungir's gonna try to liven the mood at some point during this month-long little downtime. What he's going to do... there we go. Gungir is going to... He's first going to head into everyone's bedroom, and he's going to take their pillows.
This would definitely be good.
Oh, dear.
He is going to kind of send out just a general message through the little intercom system, just to have everyone pop on into the living room.
Is this during the downtime or afterwards?
I'd
Probably
say,
during, I assumes.
yeah.
Then Asemar will not be present.
Oh.
During. What?
Yeah, I remember this. Asemar went
yeah.
off somewhere.
He's going on hiatus during the month.
He's going on a soul-searching journey.
A wee bit.
I follow him. I'm kidding.
Hi, where you going? Is it fun? But he's gonna wait for everyone to kind of come on in. So I know we've had a tense couple of weeks going around with our drill instructor on board and everyone a little on edge with sort of the big little, well, let's just say future events coming up. He's gonna kind of like nod his head like, yeah. Look at everyone. So
I don't get what you mean.
So I figure we might as well just try to lighten up a little bit. We're talking all about this training and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, Cass, allow me to introduce you to the Gungir style of training. And he's going to quickly grab a pillow and make a ranged attack against Cass. Let me see.
Let's see. What do I have to remove?
This is already stupid, and I love it.
I'm just checking what I would have
Everyone
to
is
remove.
Proficient in pillows.
I just have to check what I would have to
You just-
remove from her AC here. Okay, I would only have to remove her shield bonus from it.
You calculating shield bonus against the pillow?
No, I'm removing it from her AC for the
Oh, okay. I was like,
because
wow,
my AC
really
my
getting into it.
No, because my AC on my sheet includes the shield, so I have to be like, okay, what is my AC without the shield?
All right.
But that's still a 21 AC without the shield currently, so
I'm 8 under.
you throw the pillow at her and she catches it in one hand and then just sort of looks at it.
And then Gungir's going to assume the pose like, oh shit, I just started something.
Where's the rest of the pillows?
Oh god, I think he'd just have them like stacked up somewhere on the coffee table,
on the couch.
on the couch. This is called relaxation.
Kat then takes the pillow on one end in both hands and then takes a step forward towards Gungir as she raises it over her shoulder and swings it down on him.
Go ahead.
Improvised weapon. You don't have proficiency, but you can use your strength with it.
That's why I went melee. No,
Pillow.
I know exactly
Gungir's
what
too
happens.
short.
No, I know exactly what happens here.
The pillow explodes.
No, she grabbed the corners of the pillowcase and she goes to swing, and the centrifugal force causes the actual pillow to come out of the pillowcase. And then she just kind of brushes him with the empty pillowcase.
Toe will grab the abandoned pillowcaseless pillow and do a sneak attack on her.
This is stupid, and I love it.
It's ridiculous.
Hey, this nat, you gotta admit, that nat one fits Cass, considering Army
What?
Brat. It's like,
I have no
Child
idea how to
soldier.
make this attack.
Just roll a... what, are you throwing it, or are you smacking?
Smack.
Alright,
I
then
mean-
it'd be a straight strength check, or athletics of your choice.
I mean, a
I'm slightly
pillow.
better at that.
I mean, a pillow is lightweight.
That's a nat 1.
No,
Are we
not.
gonna have a repeat of the dark session?
oh no!
It's actually not a nat one because of reliable talent.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, but in this case, it's still a nat 1. I go by that rule. If it's a nat 1, a reliable talent doesn't apply.
Quick, someone else do a roll. See if they also get a nat 1. I'm not doing it again.
You know what?
Toe slips and falls on their face.
No, because
Initiative.
that's initiative, not.
You just told me to roll a die. You didn't tell
Fair
me
enough.
I did say that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Calmly just grabs a pillow. Fuck it, and just yeets it at Cass's face. Just bap.
You gonna roll for that?
Roll that.
I don't need to roll for it.
Nat 1.
Her
Nat
modifier.
1. Nat 1.
Her modifier with her athletics is a +20.
Nat 1. Nat 1.
34.
Yeah.
Bap right in the face.
How +20? Alright, strength.
Her strength is a 50.
It's pretty high.
You just
Just bap right in the face.
Cass then pulls it off of her face, then pulls it off of her face, and then pulls it off of her face,
It,
and then holds it, grips it firmly on one of its rectangular sides in both of her hands.
grasp it.
Yeah. Firmly grasp it, and
Good
then
grip.
holds it. No, she just holds it.
You gonna do anything, Cass, or are you gonna participate in this pillow fight? She says with a cocky smirk.
Cass just silently observes her.
She
Well, it's-
looks at her with a very challenging look.
well, as long as they're making eye contact. Gungir throws one at Ravak. 19!
Bap.
Does that hit my AC? I don't think it does.
I think, if I remember correctly, that does hit you because you typically have a lower AC without your shit active. Actually, yeah, that's 1 under. It just hit him in the chest.
Poof.
Just like bap, and just like flop to the floor.
Venom, could I do something?
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
we're
Venom.
all doing things.
Yeah.
He said
I
yes.
said yes.
Remember, guys, he's on a delay.
I know,
to
but
use this to grab a pillow and drop one on Gungir.
Bitch!
what are you?
I assume he's using Mage Hand.
Major!
Called it.
Can
I
Can I roll a
fucking
spell
called it.
Can I?
You
use
know
spell
what?
attack instead?
Sure. I'll allow this because it's stupid. This is the stupid shit we have when we've had way too much serious crap happen, chat.
23.
Ooh! What's a
Baps, Gungir.
What's a 13 from?
Magic attack.
Oh.
That's his spell attack mod.
Thank
Because
you,
of the
roll
Arch of the
Archmage.
Mage. Yep. Archmage robe.
Okay, okay.
I'm still waiting for somebody else to go after Cass again.
Let's see if Sardon can do this.
You
see-
he's going Ultra Instinct.
You actually just see Sardon off in the corner.
Wait, why do I imagine he loads it like an arm cannon
Hold
and then
up.
shoots it?
I was
I
about
think-
to say, when he grabs it, does he just go?
Actually,
Nice.
actually, no. Gungir has to first stop him because he's loading up an empty pillowcase with frozen oranges. And
Oh,
no, wait, Sardon, no!
Oh no, He was loading up the discarded pillowcase from Cass's first pillow.
Now this is friendly, Sardon! Alright.
Wait. Oh.
Unarmed strike with pillow.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, would that just be strength?
Okay, now I'm afraid are
It'd just be
you
strength.
making a melee weapon attack on an ally of mine within 5 feet of me?
Technically, Sardon would be.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that does activate my sentinel feed.
Wait, who is Sardon hitting?
It was going for Cass.
Just bap.
Cass
9.
Cass when she notices raises the pillow she's gripping like a shield.
Bap.
And now we have a repeat of last week's fight.
Aw, hell yeah.
Oh no. It goes on for 8 hours.
Why am I waiting for this? Why am I waiting for this to evolve into the Family Guy pillow fight scene?
Yeah, probably. That about sums it up. But yeah, Galahad, make your attack against Sardon
Yep.
with with pillow.
With the power.
Of flat strength.
Oh, with flat strength, you got it.
Strength
Can I
or
use-
athletics?
Can I use finesse?
Athletics could also.
You can, if you're trying to finesse it, you're yeeting it.
I yeet it.
You firmly grasp it with a good grip, good stretch, good form. Send it.
Get yeeted. Bam.
I mean, you could reasonably point blank
Bap.
throw.
Also, I would like
This
to
is
do
stupid.
something. Venom.
Bap Sardon with it. Yes, go ahead, Kit.
Uh,
Oh god.
I am going to cast a spell on someone.
Oh god.
I'm also gonna have Cassandra retaliate against Sardon with the pillow basically bludgeoning
Hold
with
on,
it.
hold on.
What do you
Because
want?
Maz,
Thank you.
Better not.
Gipsy.
one person.
Wisdom
I've got
saving
pillows
throw, huh?
right next
A
to
wisdom
me, so-
saving throw, huh? A wisdom saving throw, huh?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Not one!
I'm using Indomitable.
Indomitable. Reroll save.
Nope.
17 fails still, so hell.
How many times in a row can I?
Holy. Hold on. Indomitable. 5e.
You have up to 3.
It doesn't give
Can't
a
you only
limit
use it
per
once?
turn. No,
Can't you
I
only-
get at higher levels. I get more uses of it. You can use this feature twice between long rests at 13th and 3 times between long rests starting
You
at
can
17th.
reroll a saving throw that you fail.
Without
Yep.
And it doesn't specify a number of times I can use it per turn, so I could keep going.
what's the action?
No
Nothing.
action.
There's no action.
It seems like it should be a reaction.
It's just it's
It's not.
automatic.
No, it's not. It's not an
That's
action.
why it's so poorly
you could,
worded.
You could argue that it says you must use the new roll. You could argue that, but I'd allow it. I would allow it. I'd allow another Indomitable.
I mean, it's your call, Venom.
I mean, go ahead if she wants to.
There we go.
23.
Hey, bend luck.
Yes. 2.
1.
So you felt some sort of force try to pull you back, but you were able to break it.
Still gets bapped.
She's going to stop mid swing against Sardon and literally turn around and then rush fall and hit him instead with an uppercut.
Pillow punch. This is stupid.
Talking
miss.
about my generation.
You actually missed my AC.
What? don't know
I
what
have
happened.
18 armor class because Archmage eye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Kit, I would say use both, by the way.
Both what?
Both items would be good. How about both?
That's the problem. I
He only
can't.
has one attunement slot.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Archmage eye and
Liar just squeaked and has been attempting to remove any breakable objects from the vicinity.
Oh, I accidentally closed roll 20. I
Gungir.
couldn't find my
Okay.
window. I was like, "Where's roll 20?"
Okay, Morgan walks up to Lyre with a pillow in her hand and just lightly
Just-
tosses at her with like the most pathetic like underhand toss and just lightly hits her with it.
Oh no.
Just bap lightly.
All right, I do need to
Hold
make a
it.
fortitude save.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll. Let me pull up frickin' Morgan's sheet real quick. She's gonna be yeeting it point blank.
If she misses, Liar will do a thing.
Oh
She
lord.
probably won't. Her armor class isn't very high.
Armor of Agathis!
I need to find her.
Man, I still feel like I'm doing armor class wrong.
Hey, Venom, quick question.
Why is my
okay.
armor class 12? I am wearing the kimono of 16
Would you
AC
allow
for
us to
some
buy
reason.
a legendary item? If so, how much would it be?
Those are like over 50 grand, typically speaking.
Venom, I have a question.
Porque.
Okay, so I never understand armor class, so I think my base armor class is 12? Question mark.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
you get.
You don't understand armor. What is your armor class?
Hold on, let me look at Liar's sheet.
I
real
think my
quick.
base armor class is like 12 because of
It's
being
8
a
plus
person.
proficiency plus your dex, if I remember.
Okay, I don't fucking know, man. And then I have the kimono of giving me 16 AC for some reason, and then I have a ring of +2 AC.
Okay, okay.
So
Your
does that-
armor class should be.
That sounds like 18. Does the kimono say your armor class becomes 16 plus
Yeah.
dex?
It just.
says
I believe it was
giving me
default 16. Without the +2 ring. So basically, you would ignore. Hold on, where the hell is
So-
the thing here?
Hey, Cat.
Yeah.
Armor class is 10 plus your dex mod plus whatever magic bonuses you might have, or it'll just say in the armor what it will be.
So
Yeah.
it's just 10 plus dex.
Yeah.
No, in 5e your armor sets your armor.
Yeah.
And your base
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter
her
anymore.
kimono default set her to 16, and then the ring of +2 technically gives her an 18. So basically, what I have to do is don't screw with anything. Go into the gear icon of her sheet and then manually set the custom AC from the regular tracking to custom, and then set it to 18.
Thank you, Venom.
And then that should fix it, yeah.
So, Venom,
Porque.
when you say
I
10
still get
grand,
hit,
do you mean
I think.
10 grand platinum or 10 grand gold?
I said 50. Yeah, 10
50.
grand gold. 50 grand for any like base legendary item. Anything that's like super crazy, like the Holy Avenger, for example, that's like 300 grand gold.
Yeah, because Gipsy pointed me to this item called the Mastery Ion Stone.
Yes, the Mastery Iron Stone would be pretty good for some
I will
time.
take a look at it.
It's literally in Ethereal Planes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Very
can
good.
open it up in a sidebar.
Source Player's Handbook. Let's see here.
Hold on, I'm just looking at it.
By the way,
many ironstones.
if Fall tries to go anywhere, then cast Op attacks him.
Out of curiosity, did Ravak mean to cast Ceremony while we were having a
I
pillow?
was just looking at something.
Okay.
Was
Okay,
that-
you say
Was
that.
that 18 to hit Liar? Because it
Yeah.
does hit.
Yeah, so you get bopped with a freaking pillow.
say-
Very lightly.
You say that,
Liar just.
Maz.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, Armor of Patithus activates. A protective
Bye-bye,
magic
Maz.
force surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral pillow that shields you and your gear. You gain 5 hit points for the duration. If a creature hits you
I
with a pillow
mean-
attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 pillow damage.
You
The
don't have
deadly.
Mage
5
Slayer, so you
soft
can't,
damage.
you can't attack of opportunity me casting a spell.
But can I though?
You need Mage Slayer to do that.
But I want to.
Yes, you would actually need Mage Slayer in order for him to smack him.
Casting Dimension Door, huh?
Cast
Here.
literally cast. Oh.
Conjuration 4? Okay, I can do a 4th level counter spell.
Fuck him.
Counterspell that counterspell.
No one to counterspell it.
No, I am. I have a reaction.
Liar, quick, counterspell the counterspell the counterspell.
I
Tap.
don't have counterspell.
Unbelievable.
Cat, quickly,
Anywho.
tap 2 blue mana.
Gungir, Gungir.
Undo it.
You have 3rd
Gungear.
level spells at this level?
He does, but
Oh.
he's wanting to try something a little different.
F.
Okay.
He wants to use his Staff of the Magi to cast Enlarge Reduce on a pillow.
Oh no. You're gonna enlarge a pillow?
And then
Oh, wait,
use
you're-
the same trick that Fall did and Mage Hand it.
On who?
Conway.
Oh god. Well, I guess you get a.
Okay.
Let's see, a large reduce is just extra damage. I will say
Wait,
you
hold
just get a.
on. I just
bonus.
realized Fall would have to cast counterspell also at 4th level.
I can.
Or 5th, or 6th, or 7th.
All
Anywho,
right.
4th level
Wait.
counterspell.
Make
Wait.
a attack, like a spell attack, Gungir against Kamui.
And because he
Good
has
luck
the
hitting her.
because he has the Staff of the Magi, he gets an extra +2 on this, so 17. Deep 20 plus 17, buddy. Oh, that was almost 19.
That does hit her. She has a 24 armor class, so she does take that. Just bop.
Galahad should have cast a 9th level counterspell.
And then he does. Gungir does the.
Just to force it.
Then, as Gungir is standing on the back of the couch, he does the Tunskin Raider
I think.
call.
I only have 7 levels.
Rigora!
Wait for it.
Oh god.
Wait.
That was the extra large pillow.
Wait.
Thank you, Gipsy. I appreciate you, sir.
I think we found Gungir's ultimate body pillow slam.
Okay. Turn that off.
Kamui just takes the hit, but just looks rather like with like a wide grin as she just duplicates pillows and starts like hucking them like a machine gun.
I was almost anticipating like the Saitama. Okay. Like
Wait, in which direction does she start hooking them?
Just randomly, just starts like
Why am I picturing?
like t-shirt cannoning them.
Because Sandra, like, literally raises the pillow she's still holding and just sort of, like, shield tanks any that come near her.
you fool! You failed to realize I have ascended as the Hersher of pillowcases.
Of pillow. The Hersher.
Hersher of Slep.
The Hersher of Sleep. I was just about to say that.
Wait, and then Cassandra, with the pillow raised, starts
The Hersher at that time.
walking towards Kamui through the pillow barrage.
Tuck 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 tuck.
I am the bone of my pillow.
Mr.
Having
Mr. Venom,
seen
I would like
countless
to do
pillow
something.
fights.
Okay, good luck.
I would like to cast another spell
But you dimensioned
on
door.
some. On. I'm still in the room. I didn't say that I dimension toward out of the room.
He just dodged.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to cast a spell on the pillows that are on the ground.
Oh no. Animate object.
Yep.
Oh no.
Suddenly the pillows are coming to life.
Okay, but I wanted to specify that once Cassandra got to Kamui, she would then start hitting Kamui with it, but she would be using her extra attack now. So I'm gonna extra attack
guys.
Kamui. I'm gonna
This is stupid. I would consider these things small objects.
Yep.
extra
So,
attack
Fall
Kamui.
So Fall just yells to all of you, "Oh, guys!" and
You
just
right.
throws an army of
2,
pillows next to
3,
him.
4.
Miss, hit, miss.
And I just yell
Or no.
out.
Just
Hit, no, miss, hit, miss, miss.
And I,
just whiff, puff, whiff.
and I yell out to my pillows, "Charge!" As they're all gonna just go start running towards everybody except me.
As that's
stupidity.
happening, Gungir's
Is
going to
pillow
do.
an element for absorb elements?
Gungir.
Sorry, I don't
no.
Can I
think
charge
we
my
have
next
pillows.
pillow strike with
Element.
extra pillow energy?
Snuggle energy.
Aw, that's wholesome.
Oh, God.
Yes, Gungir.
All right, and now for Gungir's.
This is stupid. I love it.
The main reason Gungir even started this in the first place, he wants to roll an insight check to see if there's a smile on Cass's face. That was
no.
the whole reason he even started this in the first place.
Oh no.
Come on, buddy. 10.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna roll her deception.
Very insightful.
Hey,
Nat
No,
one.
she's smirking. She's smirking.
He
Yeah!
does have a soul.
Venom, really quick.
Yes.
Gungir playing
I
work.
just realized this is EP Snuggle incident.
Oh no.
God
I
damn
don't
it.
know what you're talking about. What is a
Ah,
smuggler?
attack Cass again.
She literally whips around.
And gets a pillow to the face.
Toe
No,
with
no,
a attack.
That was after getting sneak attacked like that. She then whips around to retaliate.
Oh no!
Whack!
Gibberish!
No.
I 6 over my armor class. I am struck low.
Is that the great Flynn I see? I challenge you to a duel. And he holds up his pillow
Consider your
like a sword.
challenge accepted, sir.
This is stupid and I love it.
Wait, who
Exactly
is
what-
dueling who?
Galahad
Simultaneous
versus
attacks.
Flynn.
Oh lord.
This is stupid and I love. Wait. Galahad, Eldritch Smite with your sword.
Just fucking
With a pillow. Fucking yeet.
nuclear bombardment with the pillow.
Like, you guys just start using your abilities and magic through pillows. I know that's not how it works, but I would like to imagine this
Hey,
whole ship
I'm doing
becomes
that
a
I
right
mess.
don't
now.
have any magical abilities. Ah!
This is fucking great.
I've started referring to it out of game as the Vatican cannon because it's just a bunch of holy energy.
26!
Bap.
I
Wait,
hold on.
wait, is Toe still within 5 feet of Cass?
Probably.
Oh my god, you have disadvantage because I technically marked you.
Oh
I
no!
curse you with the
Oh,
Hex
no.
Blades curse.
And unwavering mark.
I will roll with disadvantage.
Yes, roll once more and see if you missed. You
21.
missed.
Dang it!
Just barely, but you do.
Ah! No, wait, I do combat superiority. I may not be magic, but I'm really good at fighting.
This is fucking amazing.
Gungir.
Ooh!
I know!
You now hit.
Oh no! You deal pillow damage to anyone other than me.
All right. I see how it is.
Then I must strike you down with the pillow.
One moment.
Have at thee!
This is unironically wholesome, and I love it. I'm enjoying myself way too much.
And then, as a bonus action,
I'll strike you.
Except with a pillow. It's a
My armor
toasty
class
pillow.
is 20. There's no way I'm wearing my armor right now.
The fire like is like mild and warms the pillow up, and you get hit with a.
It's one of those
slightly
heated
warm-
pillows.
Yeah, you get hit with
The
a
Draco.
warm pillow for 19 pillow damage.
Ah, no.
By the
And
way,
then I
that-
will make my own attack.
By the way,
wait,
what I just posted is actually happening.
oh man,
Ah, that one hits.
and poor Toe / Flynn.
Oh, it's a
is
dexterity
getting-
save. I can do that. Yeah, no.
Aw, rip.
Yeah.
One under.
And Toe is getting really double teamed here because of you did pillow damage to anyone other than me while you were marked by me. So now
Oh,
I
no.
get to bonus action and I have advantage.
Quickly. We must break foe's concentration on his ultimate spell.
Oh, no.
Everyone attack fall.
Wait,
Did somebody say attack fall?
Everybody, like, oh, no, why do I imagine this is just the
Galahad.
turn the heads just snap towards.
Gungir's gonna look over at Lyre, and he's gonna do the same thing that he was doing for Cass. Roll insight on her. Buddy, you better
What
not
is-
roll 1. 15.
15.
What did
Liar.
I even roll?
I believe an 18 hits fall.
I
Just
roll
Hold on,
nervous.
I'm rolling all of the pillows against you guys.
Here it comes.
Nah,
Okay,
I
so
won't
we
roll
got a
anything.
3, so we got a 9, an 18,
So let's see, Cassie,
15.
at
Only one of those hit
18.
her.
17, 15, 14, and 24.
Yeah, only
Uh,
one of those even
Also,
hit her. It was
Flynn,
the
you
18.
get
Yeah.
a 13, and Galahad gets a 12. Okay.
I
And
definitely
lastly,
jumped
Gungir,
out the way.
for you, you get a 10, a 12, and a 14. Do
They
any of
all
those hit?
miss!
Yeah, it misses me as well.
They all try to tackle you guys, but just fail.
Gungir swats
Uh,
you away Kung Fu
Only
style
a
with his
single,
staff.
only a single
Gungir.
pillow even hit Cassandra.
Yeah, one of them is just grabbing your arm and just like not even painfully biting you. It's just like a weird soft bite.
Seafall.
Gun-
Your
Gun
problem
gear.
was you challenged us to a pillow fight.
And I believe an 18 hits fall.
No, it does not, because
Shield. The pillow
In
shield.
that case,
Gungir sees that Lyre actually just sort of looks kind of anxious and can probably tell that she is very much not used to this kind of thing and
In that
like
case,
play in general.
in that case, some
where's-
extra attacks. Come
I
on,
just-
dude! Wow. And then she tries to beat it against the
Roll
magic
for
shield.
severity.
And, yeah, she just tries to beat it against the magic shield multiple times in a row.
well, this gives a cocky smile. Also,
Oh, I
where
got this.
where's Asemar in this?
He
He's
was
not
gone.
here.
On vacation.
Yeah, I
Oh.
put it in chat where, in order to, he felt like the best kind of training that he could get would be to go back to where he was from and try to either meditate, find items, anything. So
Vampire
I'll
for
get
me.
to that when it happens. This is
Become a
amusing to
dump
watch
here.
for now.
Glad you're at least enjoying yourself.
I'm
Oh,
going
yes.
to assume that that was supposed to be a severity roll,
Yes, that's the severity roll. 32 is severity.
which I don't
Uh,
think much. So
no, it's just a simple, just like whiff.
yeah, it just
Ting, ting,
slid
ting,
off the
ting.
shield.
Tink, 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 tink.
Okay then, I action surge.
Okay, have fun.
27.
That actually hits.
Oh
She
my god!
She then raises the pillow, both hands over her head, and brings it down and
And somehow
straight through
breaks the shield.
with
No, the
pillow.
shield's still
and
up. The shield's still
I
up.
Shield.
flavor.
It passes through the shield and right onto his noggin.
The shield's
Donk.
like, oh, a pillow? No, that's not dangerous. I don't have to block that.
It's like that scene from Lord of the Rings with Gandalf on the bridge,
You shall not pass.
throwing up the
We
shield
shall-
against the
And then
Balrog
the shield
sword.
is like,
Also,
My
also
concentration's still up.
also make a strength saving throw
Oh no.
from my
that's not
from
good.
my ferocious charger.
14?
I don't think so, but let me calculate my DC.
8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, probably.
Okay, A plus proficiency bonus is already 14, so add my strength and you failed. So you're knocked prone.
Boom, boom.
Okay, but the pillow still stands.
The pillows
but
remain.
wait.
There's more.
Remember, I action surged, and that was only the first swing.
You
And now you're prone.
fool.
But I still have shield.
Yeah,
You
true.
are prone,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Crit.
Nat 20.
Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Gosh. Roll for extreme pillow damage.
18 still up.
Wait,
28.
wait, what's the DC for pillow damage?
It's no damage. You take
So
one
10 or higher.
non-lethal.
Okay, that's fair.
You take the equivalency of one non-lethal damage. That heals instantly because it's a pillow.
Why is your 28 highlighted?
Because
Because
you're
I've
prone.
advanced, you're prone.
Venom, you've told us that when we roll with advantage, it's a +2, not a.
Oh, that's
Not taking
flanking.
higher rolls.
That's
It's like
flanking.
That's flanking.
That's flanking.
You said that
you're
for every
prone.
type of advantage we
No.
got.
No, he didn't.
No? Only flanking, bro. I don't know where you got that from.
This bastard trying to pull shit out of his ass to not get hit.
But then
There we go.
There's a failure.
Okay, the pillows fall.
And one more.
Last for the road.
Bap.
Basically, just he keeps getting hit in the face with the pillow.
Like, why do I imagine she's
I
just
had to
punching it in
make
his
the
face?
shield not working.
She just responds and is like, unfortunately for you, shields don't seem to work against pillows.
duly noted.
Oh no! Oh no! They're anti-magic pillows.
The power. That's the power of a Tempur-Pedic pillow.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
Anti-stress and anti-magic.
And hypoallergenic.
Okay, I'm gonna sum this up because this is stupid and fun. But over the next, I don't know how long, like probably like a few, like 3-ish hours, y'all just
Duel of
start
the fates.
laying into each other with frickin' pillows. Eventually, the
There's
pillows are just everywhere.
Yeah, there's just feathers everywhere.
And everybody's like with a fucking shit-eating grin on their faces and like laughing their asses off.
Start.
Anyway, I'm going to be buying a new item. I saw something I would want to get.
Pat. You do you, kitty cat. You do you.
I'm honestly trying to decide between the astral crystal or the fucking island stone.
Wait. Before he goes to leave, Cassandra just says with a smirk, "Be careful not to let any pillows get the drop on you," and then tosses her pillow at him.
Right away,
and
I say, you should also keep that in mind as mage hand drop.
Expend 7 charges to conjure elementals! Okay, never mind.
Pillow elemental.
19.
Nope. She just bats it aside, still just smirking at him.
This was the most fun I've had in a very, very long time. Calmly says with a smile on her face.
The stupidest
Gungir.
ways I have ever used magic in D&D.
Gungir will actually...
I think that's the title. Drop right there.
I literally used an action surge and 2 of my indomitables and 1 of my 3 uses of the unwavering mark attack.
I mean, I have a title suggestion.
What you got?
Pillowmania.
Pillowmania.
Literally, I even used Ferocious Charger, and I think the only thing I didn't use was warding. And I think the only thing I didn't use was warding maneuver.
Gungir will actually wander on up to Kamwe and give her a pat on the head. I'm assuming she's like sitting on the ground.
Yeah, she's currently just leaned, like, sitting crisscross against a wall with, like... I mean, to be fair, even when she's sitting down, she's, like, still, like, at least a full head taller than you. So you kind of have to, like...
Reach.
You just see Gungir's arm come from off screen and pat her on the head. Good to see.
No, Sardon's holding on his hands.
Good to see a smile on your face for once. Pat. Alright.
After just breathing for a few moments, she just and just lightly swats away the hand.
No. That smile stays.
Don't make me cook you alive.
You won't.
And make that clay harden.
You won't.
Now, Kamui, or do I need to come at you with my pillowcase again?
Rolls her eyes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my forge is open. I've got...
Oh.
Not like that. Not like that, yeah, don't worry.
What?
Phrasing.
I will be hard at work, seeing what I can do to get us prepped up. Does anybody need anything? No one?
Well, we all need some pillows.
Cassandra does speak up and say, I'll first help clean up this mess. Gestures to the mess of feathers and pillows. But I'll be stopping by later with some thoughts I've had recently.
Okay.
Didn't you say you once had an idea? I don't remember if that ever panned out between you and getting approval for crafting things that are homebrewed. Did you ever investigate that thing that lets you attune to an additional thing?
Oh, I haven't shown Venom that.
That was like 3 months ago.
Yeah, it was like a little badge thing that Dungeon Scribe made that granted its wearer an
Oh.
additional attunement point, but I haven't even shown him that.
After being hit by the first pillow, it simply dropped it and left. Oh,
Aw.
Oh, buddy.
F.
No, during that 3 hours, Gungir would have absolutely hunted you down like the Predator hunting down Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You son of a bitch.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
Also, Venom,
Yeah.
during the month of training that we are supposed to be doing in the campaign, do we actually level up?
I think we
or
leveled
our
up to...
stats increased, or
Aren't you already 20?
We're
We're
19.
Yeah, we're 19.
Or
You
19?
guys are
okay.
currently 19.
Do any of us
But-
increase our stats, or
I will say, due to the intense training that you all have done in the side, whatever
That
that
pillow
may
fight
be,
was what leveled up.
I hard eye rolled at that. But you guys are now level 20. Welcome to
Right.
max level, motherfuckers.
You're welcome.
It was that pillow fight that got us the final XP.
The
Oh.
one singular XP you were short.
I'm
Gungir
allowed
will
to
look...
take the average, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Gungear will look on over
Liar.
to Liar. I do have a few ideas for you, Liar.
Oh, really?
And he's kind of flipping through his notes.
I mean, I didn't want to bother you about anything, but,
Liar, you know you don't bother us about anything.
uh,
And he gives her a big ol' hug.
oh. Well, alright, if you say so.
What? Get that sour look off your face. You know you don't bother
or
us.
else?
Or else I'll kill you. Alright. Gungir will kind of flip on through his notes. I'm thinking, maybe a staff of some sort. I had one other idea. I know you've been wearing your kimono for a while. I might have a way to, like, do the sort of thing that Toe does with his cloak. Just give you something a little different for now and then.
I mean, I suppose that would be nice. This is a little flashy. Gosh, I don't know about his staff or anything. I don't really know how most of that stuff works.
Why not? Every great spellcaster's got a staff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, whatever makes me useful, I suppose.
Gungir is going to give Liar the sort of little hands, little fist on his hips. Liar, you have always been useful around here. You make us all the food, you keep us healthy, and you cast the spells when we're in danger.
Well, I try.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, walk up. You've been along with us to know that you're not useless.
Just sort of wringing her fingers together.
I mean, look at what else we've accomplished. I mean, saved a city, we built a sub, and now we're gonna go kick God's ass. Well, one of them.
Yes, a lot of things sure have been always happening and never stopping happening.
And you belong for the entire ride. Lesser people would have run away at that point.
Well, I mean, it was all so dangerous seeming, and I just would have felt awful if something happened to any of you.
Yes, Ravak.
I had a character question. What is a divine intervention improvement?
Ooh.
No,
It means you get an extra one.
no,
You have
that's not what it means. It means that your divine intervention always works instead of being chance-based.
What?
Yup.
That's exactly what it does. I can even look at it really quick.
Has Ravak ever used divine intervention?
I don't
Nope.
No.
He got it at, I think, level 10.
Divine intervention. Beginning at 10th level, you can call on your deity to intervene on your behalf when your need is great. Imploring your deity's aid requires you to use your action. Describe the assistance you seek and roll percentile dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes. The DM chooses the nature of the intervention. The effect of any cleric spell or cleric domain spell would be appropriate. If your deity intervenes, you can't use this feature again for 7 days. Otherwise, you can use it again after you finish a long rest. At 20th level, your call for intervention succeeds automatically, no roll required.
Yeah, basically at this point, Ravak is so respected by his god that if he's like, yo, this is not cool, your god is literally like, well, all right, and does something.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
much.
can like.
He
ask
literally
his
has to
or
stop
anything.
playing his game of Astral Jenga with other gods and help you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Venom, like I asked in, the chat, can I replace the level 9 stuff? Because I doubt I'm ever gonna be used Unshackled Magic.
Unshackled Magic?
It's the one from Deep Magic.
Here's the thing. Yeah, so normally Divine Intervention requires you to roll a D100.
Sure.
And you have a less than 20% chance of it actually working, but now at 20th level, you can just be like, hey, do something about this, and your god has no choice but to be like, fine.
Oh, holy crap. Holy Aura is really cool. I like Holy Aura. That might be that 8th level spell I take.
If Gungir were to make Lyre a staff, would you prefer more like get more spells or more utility?
The ideal thing would be something that made it harder for things to pass her saving throws.
Okay.
Because she has a lot of stuff that requires like dexterity or wisdom or whatever saving throws, and everything has a million of everything, so they always pass.
Wouldn't that just be a Wand of the War Mage? Hold on a minute. Let me look at the compendium.
Liar with a little wand.
Hold on a minute. Un momento, por favor.
Wingardium
Here we go.
Leviosa.
That's so cute.
There are 3 spells that
Oh.
there are 3 spells I'm considering for fall.
Holding the staff, you gain a bonus on spell attack rolls, determined by rarity. In addition, you ignore half cover when making spell attacks.
And then there's a particular wand that boosts your saving throws.
That's from Tasha's.
Thank you. Hold on a minute. I can grab my Tasha's real quick. Hold on a minute. Venom's grabbing a book.
20 sorcery points. Woo.
Actually, hold on a minute. Where the fuck are my
Also,
books? Over there. Un momento, por favor. Actually, hold on a minute. Tyler, Bread, I know you're watching. Put it in chat for me. Please and thank you. You're a bookworm. I know you got me, fam.
Just conscripts audience.
I know he has the physical books.
Oh, I have no
Like
doubt.
I do. He has all of them, at least all the current released ones.
And he be Venom's bro, so
I know my boy's got me. He'll probably get it to me, hopefully soon. If not, I can grab my Tasha's book wherever the fuck it disappeared to. If you could do me that flavor bread, that'd be appreciated. If you haven't passed out.
No, I don't think it's a I don't think it's a wand. I think it's a necklace. Or some sort of jewel.
Gungir could certainly
Because I
make it into a
cannot
necklace.
find my books. Wait, no. Never mind. There's my books. Un momento.
Also, Venom. There's 3 spells I'm considering, but... Okay.
He's AFK. Well,
Alright, I have my book.
there you go.
Yeah, I'll also look at Tasha's myself to see if I can find it.
Let's see. I believe it should be in the index. Probably tells us some
Paper
magic
noises.
items. Let's see. Magic items starting on page 117. It's been a while since I've opened up this book.
It's got that fresh book smell.
Snarf.
Wizard.
Magic items. Let's see. Those are magic tattoos. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Is that it? No, that's the Amulet of the Devout. That's the Astral Shard. I already know what that does. That's for wizard spells, the Arcane Grimoire. Let's see. Wait, hold on a minute. Is this it? Aha, yeah. It's called the Bloodwell Vial. It is a wondrous item. Uncommon is +1, +2 for very rare, or for rare, and then very rare is +3. It requires attunement by a sorcerer. To attune to this vial, you must place a few drops of your blood in it. This vial cannot be opened while attuned to you. If your attunement to the thing ends, the concentrate that contained blood turns to ash. You can use the vial as a spellcasting focus for your spells while wearing or holding it. You gain a bonus to attack rolls and to the saving throw DCs of your sorcerer spells. The bonus is determined by the vial's rarity. In addition, when you roll hit dice to recover hit points, and while you are carrying the vial, you can recover 5 sorcery points.
Ooh,
But this particular property cannot be used until the next dawn.
that's so cool.
What's its rarity?
For a +3, so the +1 is uncommon, the +2 is rare, and the +3 is very rare.
Okay.
It is. If you have Tasha's, it's page 122.
So, hey, Venom.
Porque?
There are 3 spells I'm considering. 2 of them I don't know if you would allow me to.
Okay.
One of them is Time Stop.
Ooh.
Okay.
Isn't that just a PHB spell?
That is a standard PHB spell.
Yeah, but you don't allow me to do Wish, even though that's a standard PHP.
Yeah, because it's Wish.
But Time Stop is also powerful because you can layer it with delayed fire blast or delayed blast fireball.
Sounds badass.
Time Stop is a bit more finicky, though, comparison. But
only-
Wish is even more so.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
The thing about Time Stop is that it ends if you do an action that
Affects another creature.
that affects another creature. So you could just cast delayed fireball, wait like 2 a round or up to 3, and just basically get 4 charges on delayed fireball.
Still, that's just like a little more damage.
Yeah, but you can also do a lot of other things, like you can move around shit and stuff like that, as long as it's not.
Yeah, I mean, Time
Fully
Stop is
into
really
it.
good, but delayed fireball's like whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm more defending your side of the argument, man. It's a cool spell. Do it.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there are
Time Stop is very viable.
the
You wanna
other
know
one I
what
am.
you could, in theory, you want to know what you could, in theory, do with Time Stop?
Mm-hmm.
throw daggers at a creature, but because time is stopped, they hang in midair the moment
Sure,
they
sure,
leave
sure,
your
sure.
hand
Dio.
and do not interact with any creatures.
Yeah, the other spell I am considering is called Blade of Disaster. You create
I've heard of that one.
you
I know
create a
that's a level
blade shape.
9.
Yep. That you create a blade shaped planar rift that is 3 feet long in an unoccupied space. The blade lasts for the duration. When you cast a spell, you can make up to 2 melee spell attacks with the blade, each one against a creature, loose object, or structure within 5 feet. On a hit, the target takes 4d12 force damage. This attack scores a critical hit if the number on a d20 is 18 or higher. On a critical hit, the blade deals an extra 8d12 force damage. So instead of dealing 8d12, it actually deals 12d12 damage. As a bonus action, you can move the blade up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space, and you can see and make up to 2 melee attack spells with it again. Also, the blade can harmlessly pass through any barrier, including Wall of Force. So it's a really good damaging spell. But what would you guys recommend? Time Stop or Blade of Disaster?
Time Stop has a lot of setup to go after it, but Blade of Disaster is more instantaneous in the now.
It also sounds kind of crazy, but it is a 9th level spell, so...
It's more or less
I
picking
wanted to
your
get Blade of
poison.
Disaster back when I thought we were going to get to much higher, get to redonkulous levels.
I apologize.
It's
good.
okay.
Oh, good.
No, it's perfectly fine, and in fact,
To be
it's
fair,
the right
in terms of
decision. It's the
in
right
terms of
decision.
scaling from level 20 beyond, in terms of XP requirements, it's asinine because it's basically doing another 20 levels in 10 levels.
Yeah, it's
is
like
the XP requirement, but also the ridiculous bullshit of the abilities of everything beyond level 20 are ridiculously stupid and powerful. And because
Which of these two would you recommend?
I would recommend Blade of Disaster, but in terms of scaling everything with how close we were getting to the end, there was a lot of everything after level 20 just had to be cut.
You're good. You're good.
Don't stress about that. I recommend Time Stop personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But only because Animate Object is already a really good bonus action and damage spell.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but Animate
It's
Object
not
isn't
as
really
good
going to
as
be
Blade of
helping
Disaster,
because the max
but-
I can get is a +8.
All right.
But
theory,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
In theory, could the Wish spell turn an action into a bonus action?
Theoretically,
Wow.
yes, so long as it's worded correctly.
Oh man,
So
I hate
Wish
wording
is
stuff.
So Wish is very finicky, where you have to be very.
I wish that all of my spells were faster.
Yeah, more or less. You have to be very finicky with your wording.
Hey, buddy, Wish fulfilled. The duration of all of your spells is now instantaneous. All of your buffs now instantly end the moment you cast them, and your debuffs. They're faster now.
Yeah, you gotta be careful that it doesn't become a monkey's paw.
That's where Wish is stupid, because the DM can flip it on you.
It really depends on the GM. It's basically a monkey paws situation.
I wish all of my spells were faster. Congratulations, they're all instantaneous duration.
I was only gonna pick one spell, but that's only because of it. It feels almost like a bonus action. It's the otherworldly form I keep using to buff myself.
You know what you could? Oh no, you don't know. Oh yes. Okay, so if you have wish,
So
you can use wish to cast contingency.
I have Gipsy.
Okay, so this is. Can I talk for a second about wish?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The most important use of wish has a bunch of fucking weird things. Like you can do whatever you want with it if you want, but all of those things like fuck you up. There's a bunch of downsides after you cast wish. The stress of casting this spell, after enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish a long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. Can't be reduced or prevented in any way. Your strength drops to 3 for 2d4 days. Finally, there is a 33% chance that you are unable to cast wish ever again if you suffer this stress. So each time you cast wish, if you get creative with it, it makes all of your magic for the rest of the day hurt like hell. It drops your strength to almost nothing, and there's a 33% chance wish breaks for you forever. There is one safe way to use wish that doesn't stress you out like all of the others, which is that you may use it to reproduce the effects of any 8th level spell or lower in the game, regardless of if it's on your spell list. And that is essentially what everyone uses wish for. I mean, the other things, they're all really risky. What everyone uses wish for is basically as a 8th level wild card. So if there's a wizard spell or a sorcerer spell or a warlock spell or a cleric spell, you know, whatever spell, if it's 8 or lower, that wish is everything in one act, and it ignores the cast time that spell used to have and the material components that spell used to have. It takes the wish takes an action, and then you reproduce the spell, and it had no material component. That's it.
Isn't the most common use of it is actually using like simulacrum or clone?
Clone. Yeah, there's an 8th level spell called Clone that takes forever to cast and is really expensive, and it makes a clone body of yourself.
Basically, you store.
But if you know wish, you can just spend an action and no money.
Yeah, basically what clone does is you make a clone of your body that is in a jar. After a month, it basically becomes mature. But once you die, you basically get a second life.
Yeah, so
because your consciousness returns.
So what they actually do is they cast demi-plane, and then every day for like during their downtime, they create another clone, and they create another clone, and they just have a bunch of clones stacked up in a demi-plane. So whenever they die, they just wake back up, and the next clone is like, "Oh, okay," and exits the demi-plane.
So back into character real quick.
How ridiculous wizards are.
Back into character real quick. Okay. If we're gonna be going,
I mean, it's okay if you want to.
Go ahead.
It's just I wanted to explain how it works so that you understand why I'm recommending for Ravak with Wish. If he lets you only do the weaker version where you reproduce spells, what Ravak could do is cast Contingency with otherworldly form triggering if he enters battle.
Ooh.
And so then, whenever he would enter battle, snap without an action, otherworldly form would activate.
Yep.
That would be the one way that I can think of to get otherworldly form going. Or if he can find scrolls of but no, that's not how contingency works. But if he could find a way to get contingency, that would help him with his otherworldly form problem. And it was a roundabout way to get to that idea. Might be.
All right.
Storm, go ahead.
Gungir was just going to say, as long as we're going into the end game here, we might as well pull our resources.
Yes.
Lay everything out on the table, see what we got.
Well, I can get a few things, if need be, from the family vault. and
Yep.
get any resources that you may need to craft any materials. We still have a month left, but it will take us about 3 days to get to the altar of realms.
Does anyone want this flask of this potion of speed? I'm kind of always hasted.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Maybe Ravak. Ravak, do you want a potion of speed?
Okay.
It's basically a temporary haste.
Yeah.
Haste in a bottle.
Haste in a bottle.
By the way, I posted a reaction poll.
It's just
Yes, I saw that.
It's just a can of Monster.
Yeah, basically.
No, it's a Red Bull.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Red Bull gives you wings.
And diarrhea.
Yeah, I was about to say rock gut. Ugh. Mm-mm.
Anyways, so I can get us whatever we need if we need it. Can get us items, can get us armor, weapons, whatever we need. And I can pull some strings to get us the best of the best. Draco Shields, even temporary access to the other God Slayers.
Oh yeah, Draco Shields are really good. My character's actually going to look at upgrading his armor. Or no, wait, I already have great armor, but my shield. That's what I meant.
I assume this is going to be a one character deal, so I just have to have Toe not participate.
No. Why would that be?
Well, you can have shit made, it's just for sake of final battle. One character limit.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Could I ask I'll get something as this is going on?
Sure.
I'm not wanting like an item made. I'm curious if I'll can meet the Hersher of Destruction and basically roll that thing just to get a quick buff.
You're forgetting Kamali's the Hersher of Destruction, you fool.
That is a correct statement.
Or not the Void, I meant.
Oh,
you're trying to summon Kiana.
The dice.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, so
let's see.
Yeah, so I can roll the dice.
Let's see. How many Hershers are currently alive?
I am still gonna purchase
1, 2,
the
3,
item, but
4,
I want
6,
to get a
7,
good
8,
buff.
9, 10, 11. Okay, so roll a d12. It's a 12. If it's a 12, roll again. Because 12 out of 17 are alive. Roll just a straight d12 for the horn to summon. And if it's Kamali, because she's already here, that one will also be roll again. 2. Of course, you summon the Hersher of Ice.
Oh.
Right.
Hey, Elsa.
What the heck?
It's Kate Glacia.
Off-brand
Well,
Elsa.
I was curious if I could talk to, like, Kamui to summoning them instead of using, like, the horn. Because I believe the horn's in Ravak's possession.
I believe he handed it off briefly to Kamui to contact one of the other Hershers, but then she handed it back after using it to contact Siren.
So I can't use the horn. So I'm asking if she can contact the Void Hersher to like any way to contact the Void Hersher to let me get that buff thing. Because Fall knows about the buff thing, he just doesn't know about the actual dice.
Not exactly sure what you could offer Kiana for a roll on that thing, that relic she collected from that one vault.
You know what? I
Let's
forgot.
see. I may have a few things I can offer. I have quite the collection of magic items right now.
She's a creator of magic items and is also a collector of rare things, along with the other three wives of hers. They've been collecting things for over 50 years. So what they require and what they seek is very small or very rare. And
What about
Kiana
this? Hold out Mordor.
just looks at it. That thing only makes skeleton keys. While yes, they open up any lock, that's not really of much value to a Hersher of
I
the
bring
Void.
out every magic item that I have except for the Staff of the Feywild.
Let's just trade the Sphere of
Robe of
Annihilation.
Archmage. Huh?
I'm kidding.
Anyways,
Yeah,
I suppose
you
I'll
want
summon
Justin-
Paul giving
Kiana.
away magic items?
He must be desperate.
I mean, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
I know. Just giving you shit, bud.
A portal appears and Kiana floats out. Oh, it's you lot again. And looks at the cat in the room. Oh. Just floats there with a very unamused look and crosses one leg over the other.
While she's hovering?
So you're the... Yes, she
Oh.
can do that.
The view.
Just for sassy dramatic effect.
Yeah, because she can. And she will. Oh, it's the cat that everyone else told me about.
Yes, I heard about something that you allowed the others to gain supreme power of, and I'm curious if I can roll that myself. I have quite a few objects I'm willing to give up.
What do you have to offer, and then I will tell you if
I will bring
it is
out
valuable enough.
I will bring out every magic item I have. Except for obviously the Robe of Magi, and the Staff of the Feywild.
Well, she has no purpose for the Staff of the Feywild because she can't use it.
Yeah. So you go for the others, and I'll start listing all the items I have.
All right. So.
I saw that Liar had something.
Yes.
If I may.
Go ahead.
Had question which I don't remember. Oh yeah. For over the month, is there a way that Lyre could potentially earn a point in Constitution?
I would say training in a stat would definitely be possible.
Woo! And then the exclamation point was that the thing that Toe would be doing just to give them something to do is he tries to research the Yellow King again.
Okay.
Do we have to roll anything to get the con point?
You know what? Roll me because it was a month, 3 separate Constitution saving throws.
Oh, and a 2, and a 3.
Crunch.
The first 2 weeks, you put yourself through grueling training to make yourself a bit tankier. The last week, you went a little bit lighter on the load, but you did manage to get at least an extra +1 to your stat.
Hooray! I only needed 1 more point anyway.
Cassandra.
I was wondering to bring up, possibly before, because this was waiting way back when, but, it's like before fall or did anything with what he's been doing, Cassandra would have, tried to go and see, Gungir.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, sorry, I had to get my headphones readjusted. Hello, Cassandra. Welcome to my office space.
She just glances around for a moment, but doesn't really comment about anything.
Speech.
Hoping.
I'm just going to keep interrupting you until... Am I pissing you off yet?
I was hoping to discuss with you about a thought I'd had.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What's going on in your head?
I was wondering if you think it might be possible to make a Draco Shield into an armor.
Isn't that just an armor of invulnerability?
No. So what the Draco Shield does, I had to revamp it a little bit. It's not as crazy. It's still crazy, but not as crazy as before. Basically, it has movement speed by default. It gives you resistance to literally everything. Regenerates 5 HP a turn at the start of your turn, and is basically the equivalency of a shield that has +5. So in total would be a +7 to your default AC.
Yeah, no, that's as crazy as it was before.
Yeah.
No, before it was a +10 to default armor class. So it's a little bit less crazy.
Let me see what I got. I might have something. Hold on, let me check through.
By the way, that
yes, I saw that. Yes, I see that. I will get to you in a bit.
Let me send this to you, Maz. See if you might like this little thing. Courtesy of bonus action.
It requires attunement by a cleric or paladin.
Oh, fuck.
She's a fighter.
Never mind, you're not a priest.
Oh my god, I do like that AC look, though.
It seems like in bonus campaign, it doesn't really matter with that.
Keep looking. Look through the special abilities.
I kind of like the AC bonus it gives, but that does slightly conflict with something else I have, but legendary resistance, twice per long rest, use your reaction, expend 1 use to make an ally you can see within 90 feet succeed. Healing through vengeance. Whenever you make a successful attack against a creature that is hostile towards you, you regain an amount of hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which I do not have. Prophet's Guidance. Whenever one of your allies makes an attack with the ball within 10 feet of you, you may use your reaction to add your spell attack modifier to the roll.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I keep forgetting you don't have spells. I'm so used to every other guest character having spells.
No, I'm a fighter.
Alright, what else does he have?
Hey, fellow fighter.
Oh, wait!
But the thing about the AC that I was talking about is because the AC of this item is 18 plus Constitution modifier maximum 2. Which is interesting, but I already use my Constitution modifier in my AC.
Spellcaster. God damn. Too many armors for spellcasters. All right.
This is already... Hey, hold on.
Hold on, Cassandra. I'm keep looking through my catalogs.
Yeah, but this is the thing that I already have.
When on arm. Oh.
Oh yeah, by the way, she's not human. She may look human. That was kind of the secret from last week. You know, remember when you mentioned you tried to, like, magnetize the shield away, and I said that if she had failed the saving throw, you would have gotten more than the shield?
Yeah. I remember you actually breaking that to us, like, long before that.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, she may look human, but she's not.
I've noticed you never poo. About that.
I mean, to be fair, the T-dolls are replications of humans to the T, made by Angel herself and Rukra.
Yeah.
Ah, Rukra. My nemesis I've only met once.
Yeah, he be chillin'. He's a snow elf. He lives for a fucking long time.
That pansy scrub who thinks he can best me.
So, yeah.
He already has in a lot of things.
Let me see here. Oh, what else do I got? Check through 50 bajillion things.
Does Toe come up with anything?
Unfortunately not. The Yellow King is very hard to research, and even when you do find anything, it's just dead end after dead end.
Bah, books are dumb.
Like, even the scholars and, like, researchers that you have, like, probably, like, pay a little bit of money towards to look into it, tell you that it's literally impossible to recreate that sword.
Well, not just the sword, just anything about him. But yeah, I'm just gonna assume that whatever salary I'm totally being paid, I just give it to the researchers so that I don't have to add it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was basically what Cassandra was literally asking if an armor could be made out of Draco Shield.
You mean
that was
dragon scale?
Or...
Well, no, like, because she figured she sort of figured that Gungir was some kind of adept at a magic item adept, because she's probably sort of seen some of the things he's made out of other items before.
I mean, look at half the items that most of the characters have. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm
he's
saying.
combined a lot of shit.
So she sort of reasoned to herself to try and ask if he could literally take a Draco Shield and turn it into armor instead of a shield.
I'm trying to remember, because I think Venom, wasn't the Draco Shield supposed to be on the same par as the Godslayers, and Gungir's not able to, like, do anything with Godslayers.
It's a legendary item. It is in its own it's amongst the regular legendary items.
Okay. So...
Godslayers are on a par of their own. They're the equivalency of artifacts.
Okay.
Which is why they have their own classification.
And that required attunement, didn't it?
The Godslayer?
Or the Draco Shield?
No, it did not. You just equip it, and you're good to go.
Yeah,
though, as soon as it's equipped, its effects apply.
Yeah, I would love the leverage, because I'm hasted, so, like, the Draco Shield is just... puts me back to normal.
Just for the record, one of them weighs 150 pounds.
Yep.
Yeesh.
I will say, if Venom allows Gungir to do that,
so Valentia's got a stockpile. You can fuck around with them. Thanks to some very Shifty Eyes generous donations.
Oh, snap.
Fun.
Looting
corpses.
No, well, can kind of blame Kiana for that one. She made 100 of them in the past.
Whoops.
Yes.
I'm about to
Yes,
send you
Storm.
another page. Feel free to look at the Tarrasque plate on Griffin's
Oh,
saddlebag.
Oh lord.
Ooh.
In terms of the items kit, by the by, you don't really have anything that she really wants.
Okay. Then I have one last thing.
Okay.
I am going to unclamp my wild magic bracelets and ask if that is something that she'd be willing to trade. Remember, these are the things that allow me 3 charges to not use wild magic.
Getting bold.
Those are literally useless to her.
They're rare.
They are
He's not a
rare.
wild mage.
She's not a spellcaster either. Well, she is and she isn't.
Is she or isn't she?
I mean, she can cast spells, but she doesn't use them. She mostly uses her own abilities over that.
I'm going to ask if I can just give her all these items to roll. I am willing to literally just give away these items.
What about
What
about that crazy coin you had?
I sold it.
Oh, okay.
He exchanged it for money. And even then, while that would be worth a lot, money is no object to her. So it's like, while
I'm
things
actually
do have
desperate selling
monetary...
my stuff, we really need like anything we can get.
I'll be honest with you, though. I don't have that D100 list anymore. I deleted it a long time ago.
Shit.
That, and I was gonna make the thing of if the another in-character thing, like, unfortunately, despite all these items that you are offering me, the item that these folk all used is nearly broken due to overuse. And I've been trying to fix it. And
So,
unfortunately, because it's an artifact, it's not easy to replace.
I ask if there's something that she can do.
The best that she can do would be offering to either enchant an item with some of her various abilities.
I want to
That is like the most that she can physically do.
Okay, then I can't ask for the one thing that I would ask.
As cool as that Tarrasque plate looks, I think it would actually reduce my AC if I were to wear it.
But you have resistance to damage from spells. In addition, whenever you are targeted by a magic missile, line, or spell that requires a ranged attack roll, roll a d6. On a 6, you are unaffected, and the effect is reflected back upon the caster.
Okay, but Storm, get this. Was my idea, is if I could manage to actually get a Draco Shield made into armor, then I was planning to try and use it with a Draco Shield that's still a shield, and the Draco Shield grants resistance to all damage in the first place.
Basically stacking buffs to gain
more AC.
No. That's me squirting you in the face with a water bottle. No.
That's what I'm trying to do here. Is I'm trying to get more AC.
Bad.
Venom?
Mess.
I defer this to you. Venom?
Yo.
I defer this to you.
I mean, while that would be possible, the resistance stacking would not work. The AC bonus would.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
It basically reinforced your current existent armor with Draco Shield padding equivalency. You'd look fucking badass.
Uh-huh.
It'd take a while because you'd be deconstructing about like 5 Draco Shields to do that, but be kind of worth it.
What would be the base AC pre-magic bonus of the resulting armor?
It'd be the equivalency of because you're adding it to your existing armor instead of flat out replacing it. It would be the standard leather, but as a +5.
Okay.
Instead of a +3. So it'd be an extra 2 AC.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay.
Though while the resistance stacking does not work, the HP stacking will. So your armor would automatically revive you 5 HP a turn without a actual Draco Shield also equipped.
Yeah.
So it'd be just like an armor of +5 with regenerative abilities.
Yeah, but then I would also be using a real Draco Shield.
Which would increase that to 10 HP at the start of your turn.
Okay.
But yeah.
Alright, Gungir will do that. Does Cass have the money?
Money? You want
I mean,
money?
you're funded by the crown.
Yeah.
I mean,
commonly just size.
Dragon also has a point.
Just deducted from Valentia's bill.
Oh, sweet!
I didn't
So you're
know
saying
they had a
you
duck.
get paid by the hour.
Alright. And I was going to tie back to what Gipsy was saying earlier in
Venom.
Discord about pooling resources. I was going to say Gungir has like 112,000 gold.
Yes, I have 448,000 gold.
So
you know, just in case we need magic items that they don't have.
I have.
How much would this armor weigh?
10,000 gold and 9,600 platinum coin.
It would weigh. Let me do the math. Deconstructing 5 and adding that. It would probably be about 300 pounds.
Okay.
In just armor.
I have, I think, 840,000 gold.
840k. And fall.
Venom, remind
me,
how do you convert?
He does the 100s.
Platinum gold. Okay,
it's
so
100 to
every
1.
platinum coin is 100 gold.
So,
okay.
How much gold total?
Hold on, I'm writing that down, literally.
So far, we have a fuck ton.
We have enough.
Liar has this many.
And
that's a lot of money.
Here's how much. And this is how much I have.
Alright, so 970k. Ravak?
That's a lot of pounds.
And then we'll ask Asemar when he gets back from his vacation.
Wait, shouldn't it also reduce her speed twice?
Because it's being turned into armor, while it is a lot of weight, it would not reduce her movement speed.
500 gold?
And wait, what?
Ravak, you just have 500 gold?
Yeah.
Jesus, you're broke.
Even Toe has more than you.
It's sad when you say 500 gold is broken D&D.
I mean, broke in comparison.
Also, Venom, quick question.
¿Por qué?
What would the enchantments do exactly?
So she can enchant it with her specific Hersher abilities. Let me pull them up real quick. Hersher's of Honkai, and scroll down to the Void Hersher. She has a particular unique set of abilities. First up is Void Blight. She can basically, whenever you deal psychic damage, the target takes double that. Her second thing allows.
Luckily, I have a spell that does psychic.
The other thing would be actually making void portals. You can cast Misty Step or Blink as a action once per long rest. And let's see. The last thing is her Void Protection, which allows you to, as a reaction, absorb any damage from one ranged attack or spell. And redirect it back at the caster.
Okay, I would ask her if I could have that enchanted on the robe of the Archmage.
She cannot enchant already enchanted items.
Well, I don't have any, like, I have a dagger, but that's it. Like, I have my normal items, but
Maybe make a bow?
I don't use bows as a thing. Like, I had the dawn bow for a little bit, but
Enchant
I don't
your-
use
come on, I taught you how to
oh.
use a bow.
Enchant your clothes.
My clothes is the robes.
De-enchant the warp rod. Since some of the
Buy a
things are
hat.
dealing with portals, it would still fit the name.
Sure. I'll ask her if she can de-enchant an item and reattach it.
I can do that. It will be done within a
Wait,
week.
wouldn't that mean I would have to attune to the warp staff again?
It would change because her abilities, so long as you have the item that it's attached to, it does not require attunement.
Okay.
Though it can
so
only
could
be
you-
one of the three abilities, not all three.
I will ask for the redirection.
Okay, so the protection. Gotcha.
Because
The
out of
void
those,
protection.
that one actually sounds like the most useful compared to what we are up against.
Alright. So it will be a once per long rest use of her void protection.
Is it like a free thing that I can use, or is
It's
it a reaction?
It's a reaction.
Okay. I have so many reaction stuff.
She tells you as she takes the warp staff in her hand, I can get this back to you in a week.
He nods.
Which is plenty of time, because you guys still have the rest of this month before Crystal is supposed to make her attack. Or
Yeah.
appearance.
Also, I have decided I am going to be getting the Lopestone, which you said it's 50k?
50k.
Okay, so Gungir, from the pool, remove 50k.
From the pool, remove
50k because I'm buying the Master Lopestone, which basically buffs everything of mine to a +1.
Okay.
Iron Stone.
Or Ironstone.
I guess in this universe, would it be called an Ethereal Stone?
Technically, I suppose that would be the most appropriate response for that.
Wait, remind me where Galahad and Lyre got their permanent haste from.
They got it from
That's
the
stupid
D100
dice.
of Doom.
The Dice of Doom that
so it's
Saul
not
was
from
trying to
an
use.
item or something. So it's not like from a
No,
magic
it's
item.
like on our soul.
Okay.
And Toes
ingrained
is
in your
because he's
souls.
got a fox demon inside of him.
It's true.
Okay, because
You should
I
go
was
train with that.
because I was thinking.
Nah.
I was thinking that if
That would
they were
actually be
getting
useful in the god fight.
I was just thinking that if they'd gotten it from some like magic item, like maybe get one of those also for Cassandra.
I mean, you can get a Ring of Haste that has 3 charges.
Imagine imagine we're all on the ropes and it's almost over, and then suddenly Toad jumps in and enters Baryon mode. It's just like
he goes full Kurama Avatar.
No, he turns into Naruto.
No, the new one is
Toad's
Baryon
just
mode.
kicked back like, nah, me and the QB are like, chill,
That's
it's
the new
fine.
power of Forgotten Boruto, where Kurama's chakra simulates the effects of a nuclear reactor.
I can believe it.
By the way, you guys wanted a tank because now I'm a proper tank.
I already am a tank.
I have 30 AC and over 300 HP.
That sounds about right for a Valentia
Yeesh.
creation.
Alright.
That is where I am now.
I'm tanky for a sorcerer.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
I was originally only at 23 AC though, so.
Only 23 AC. How did you
Only.
manage?
I mean, it was pretty low.
Such
It was
sass.
It was pretty low compared to Sardon. Sardon had 28. From what I remember.
Yep, still
Yes.
does.
Yep, so I had 5 less AC than him previously.
Anywho, is there anything else anybody wants to either buy, get, requisition?
What's Asemar doing? How's
I was about to say.
go?
Yes, let's get to where Asemar is. In the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yep, that's Ragmire.
In Transylvania.
Wahaha.
Was Vladimir, one of
Dracula.
the head of vampires.
So, yeah.
Asemar.
Traveling for about a week now on top Thorn to
His home.
to where he's from.
Yep. In the middle of buttfuck nowhere, in the middle of a bog.
So tracking down where he believes he remembers where the cave was, he's gonna make his way into there.
Yep. You arrive at the location. It has not changed since you left.
All right. So that means there's burnt vampire corpses all over the place. Lovely.
Actually, no, those are gone.
Oh,
Those would have decayed.
decayed or been dragged off by wild animals. Lovely. They're sitting.
They
fate.
ashed.
They've all
They are
been resurrected.
I would assume that they had disintegrated completely.
Hasn't been too many years, but it's been a while.
It's been almost 3 years since you last came here. Since you left.
Yeah, I imagine that's enough for vampire corpses to disintegrate completely.
Yeah, it's just like, while there is like old blood stains on the walls and the floors, it's still a mess. But it's better than what it was when you left the joint.
Yeah, home sweet home.
With deafening quiet.
Perfect.
The only sounds you hear is the occasional drip of water from the leaking ceiling, from stalactites, and just the occasional like cave rat or two. A few bats here and there. The bats have made this place their home, which is kind of funny.
Oh, the irony.
They seem to be chill. They don't really care that you're here. You're not disturbing them. They're not disturbing you. You're just vibing. But to be fair, this place, at least as you travel further into the cave system, that your order had inhabited, it has definitely changed since the last time you were here.
As in, there might be someone here?
It looks like the place has been cleaned up. Like, you start seeing, like... You remember that there was, like, areas where there was, like, proper stonework?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
they weren't savages.
no. While the cave system definitely did hide their hideout and the everything else, it looks like all of, like, where the main base of operations was, with the exception of the cave system itself, being the only thing that was left untouched, it seems like this place was cleaned up rather recently.
Interesting.
Like, as if people were here probably within, like, the past few days.
He's going to move cautiously with, weapon in hand. But first he is going to try to do a history check with advantage according to Grimm's psychometry to see if he can kind of discern any kind of wisdom or power or anything, because he's not coming back for any particular reason. He doesn't have anything in mind. He's just looking for something that might help him.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
19. You would know that your vampire cults, the people of the cult, specifically worshipped the necromantic dragon god known as Duma.
Interesting.
And that he's a very well-known dragon deity. Not a direct god of death, but heavily associated with, like, undeath and undying things. Vampires typically worshipped him for eternal life and basically served under him as underlings. But it seems that potentially whoever came in here is either a high official of the Duma faithful, or perhaps something else. You're not entirely sure. Just because of how clean it is. Like, it's spotless. Not a speck of dust, not a speck of dirt, blood, what have you. It's just clean.
Interesting. We're gonna look around, see if I can find this cleaner. Oh yes, we're fucking finding him today.
You start to delve deeper into your once called humble abode, and you're seeing the changes all around you. Like, the stonework has definitely been maneuvered, been warped with different magics. Like, everything was kept very plain, simple, but efficient for the vampire cult you once were a part of. But nowadays, it's been, like, completely taken over by, like, technology, and it's very off-putting why this is out here. You would expect something out of this, like, of this caliber of, like, technological advancement from, like, Gungir, but even you know that even with, like, the ship and Sardon being his most advanced creations, this is a super laboratory of sorts. Like, you see these genetic chambers full of, like, currently not moving bodies. That was Tom dipping as per typical.
It's getting
Probably
late.
going to, yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning. Anyways, continuing on. Specifically, inside these test tube chambers of sorts are like, I would say, like, humanoid bodies that have, like, wires hooked up to them to the back of their necks.
So someone's actively doing experiments. Interesting.
You hear some clacks of footsteps off to your side as you're sort of, like, continuing on.
How's the lighting?
Lit. Like, there is not really much. It's very bright. Like, it's not, like, deafening bright where you're, like, blinded, but it's, like, you know, standard, like, mood lighting of, like, a hospital of sorts. Like, bright enough to where you don't really need to worry about, like, where you're walking. There's not really any places for hiding either.
Shit, yeah.
And plus you have Thorn with you, who he's big.
Yeah,
He's
that'll do
big.
it.
He can hide, but his ass end would stick out a lot of places.
Yeah.
But you do start to hear, like, a male voice muttering. What languages do you speak?
I speak
Nasty creature. He's clean.
Common, Elvish, and Undercommon.
You hear someone speaking in Elvish.
Okay.
So these experimentations are almost complete. The next generation of dolls is almost complete according to Angel's design. And... ... Who in that? Oh, it's you. Roll a history check.
Can do. We're also going to cast that to keep him honest.
Not like he's going to lie. It's
Fair
Rukra.
enough, but I don't know that. Damn it, I wanted that nat 20. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright.
You look over at him and he just looks at you, clipboard in hand, with like this, like in his casual outfit, like full trench coat, white pants, white undershirt, fedora on, a little lopsided, with like the I've not slept in like 10 days look on his face, bags under his eyes, just staring at you.
The fact that Angel's taken control of a place like this, I wish I could say I was surprised.
I see you've managed to come back here after all these years.
Decided I've been away from home for a while.
I assume you came here for a reason.
Wasn't exactly stellar about the trainer that Angel and Blaze had decided to send us. Decided I'd try to find wisdom and my own kind of power. Where best to go back to my roots, you know?
Out of blunt curiosity, was it the general?
You mean the small brat? Yeah.
Cassandra Kosh, one of our greatest creations. These, he says, like gesturing his clipboard towards the containment tubes, are what she is. Known as tactical dolls. Meant to replicate human beings to a degree with high expertise in firearms. Most of these models are for the 5th generation. That to work alongside
weapons,
her.
huh?
More like programmed soldiers. But after this generation, I, myself, am leaving the rest of it to Angel's own devices. I have other things to keep myself occupied with. Though I, of course, do need to make money and a profit for other various projects I am a part of. So, my expertise in robotics and technology will be going elsewhere. If you need to fetch anything from this place, he points over to, like, a room off to the side that looks like it hasn't been infested with technology. That's where I've basically stored anything I found in this place when I cleaned it out. If you require anything, you can let me know. But do not touch the merchandise.
Fair enough. This place always did have a way of creating child soldiers with great efficiency.
Hey.
Low blow, but fair enough. I've had my eye on this place ever since those vampires were kicked out.
You're welcome. And he walks off to commune with that room and try to first take a cursory glance, see if there's anything of value, any trinkets, weapons, armor.
You find a few silver weapons that look like they've... Like, you know that occasionally the cult would be attacked by holy people with silver weapons, so these were confiscated after killing them. So it's like mostly older silver weapons, +1s and +2s respectfully. Nothing too crazy of the physical variety.
Okay.
But there is a journal from the leader of your group.
Oh, yeah.
That was left behind.
We're going to take that. Particularly piqued his interest at the mention of whom they worshipped as their god of death, or that kind of thing. Maybe that will be a source of power, he starts to think.
The journal itself goes into very much detail on how to contact Duma, respectfully. And
what does it entail?
It's as much as you may hate it, it's a blood ritual.
What kind of sacrifice or does it require?
It requires a living body to be sacrificed on an altar, which you know in this place was made of very, very fine marble. And you know that's connected to this room.
So the altar is in this room?
It is not in this room, but is connected through a secret passage that is connected to this room. But it also does mention where the secret passageway is. In this particular room, because only the leader knew about it, apparently. You had no idea it was there until now.
That's fine. I'm going to use... Because it's technically a different space, I'm going to use the effect from Grim Psychometry again. And see if using both the journal and the information that I've perceived from the room to try to find that entryway.
With some effort, you do find the stone door that you just slide open, and you follow this very long, windy staircase into this very dimly lit room with a rather ominous altar, and looks like a already pre-drawn ritual marker according to a journal, which is what you need to contact Duma.
So
all you just need is a living.
No.
Yeah,
Being.
you need a living being. It needs to be fresh. That is the requirement. It looks like it's all set up, but it looks like that this was done a very long time ago.
All right. I mean, I got a whole month, so
You do have time to go find. It doesn't specify whether the target needs to be willing or not.
That's fine. Does it specify? And I guess in D&D terms, do I have to go kill a human being, or do I have to?
It says humanoid in general.
Humanoid. All right.
That means any living sentient being.
Or anything with like a human shape, so like orc, goblin, etc.
Yeah.
You have options.
Oh yeah. I don't have to go to the nearby orphanage or anything like that, but second here, I gotta think. What would be?
Well, there are two ways of doing this ritual. Either going out and finding a humanoid, or willingly give up something you care about.
Yeah, we're not touching Thorn, okay? You can get rid of that thought.
This is a death dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so to what extent do you care about Fall?
That's a long way.
Okay, in my defense, I didn't even go that far to consider any of Kit's characters. I wouldn't even sacrifice. Okay, I'm not sacrificing party members here. All right.
Yeah, but also Fall is a humanoid, so just saying.
Imagine going through all that work to help.
Okay, I think I'm probably not gonna be able to do it this session either.
What was sad? I thought of the same thing. I literally thought of the same thing.
I thought so. This is funny.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say, Fall suddenly wakes up through the night with a hand wrapped around his face.
Hair stands up on the back of his neck, and he's just like, something about
God damn it, I was already part of it.
Something about me and the god of death.
Cursed by a death goddess once.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: tactical dolls are not humanoids.
Yep. So you could not use any of the
you could
spare bodies.
Like,
yeah, that's also his merchandise,
like
so I'm not gonna touch that.
Yeah.
And you don't want to deal with Arukura. No way in hell.
You could literally probably find like a group of like orcs or something that are like raiders or something like that, and use them part of the ritual.
Yeah, he's gonna camp out in the area for a while and set just kind of
traps.
Yeah.
Wait.
Traps, anything like that. Try to get a cursory group of the surroundings. What's up?
Vampires. They're humanoids.
They're all
dead.
They're dead. those
They are undead. Does that matter though?
It specifies fresh. So
yeah, they're kind of
needs to be current.
They're preserved goods.
In terms of the ritual, I suppose I should be more specific. The willingly to give up something you care about it's just one body. If you were doing the ritual the other way, it's more than one body. So a group for this, you'd probably get probably 10 you assume would be enough. Like goblin, like raiders, or like orc pillagers that are roaming through the area.
I'm expecting you to say that it was going to be 100 souls and Then he would summon the Philosopher's Stone.
I could be mean, but no. That's a bit crazy for a month amount of time.
No, I know. I was making a Full Metal Alchemist reference.
I know. I got it. It was pretty good.
Anywho. But yeah, you do eventually collect like about 15 corpses and just drag them in.
Okay.
It doesn't take you long because they're the equivalency of at most level 5s and a joke to you and Thorn. Thorn rips them apart. Primarily, like a good boy.
Yeah, I just have to tell him to stop eating them. We need to use them.
He uses their heads as a chew toy.
Bad. After the ritual's over.
You notice that 5 of them oddly have boomerangs?
That's
Good.
a reference and a half. Anywho, you perform the ritual as states, and the room just goes pitch black, and you find yourself in a very empty space with purple torch sconces, like braziers in this space, and you just see this rather dead, rotting looking dragon in front of you with its 2 standard eyes where you would normally have them, but one in the center of its forehead. Why have you contacted me, mortal?
He kneels out of respect for being in the presence of a god. Or a god of sorts.
Yep,
And
Duma,
says,
the dragon god of strength and necromancy.
And says, 3 years ago, I bested your most faithful followers. I've only since grown in strength.
I see.
Good.
So Jeddah no longer lives. That was your leader's name.
Mm.
Jeddah. You have indeed proven yourself worthy of a blessing of a god.
Yes.
However, I must ask of you one favor in return.
Name it.
As you can see, my form is rather uncouth and deteriorated with time, as my physical body has done so. I require a small part of the King's Fang to be restored to my former glory.
The King's Fang. How would I acquire such an item?
The King's Fang in Draconic tongue translates to the legendary god slayer known as Falchion, the god slayer of all dragons. King's Fang can awaken any dragon to their former glory, giving at least a small portion of divine energy would restore me to my great strength to allow me to bestow you such a gift.
Acquiring it is not going to be an easy task. Definitely would be taking twisting an arm.
Like good idea.
Is it a good... Tell me the magnitude of this blessing.
You would gain unparalleled strength to rival even the most powerful and strongest of men.
That's
You
all
would
to say.
be unflinching in combat. Your constitution being able to tank almost any hits, being able to be resistant to both radiant and necrotic damage as well.
Energies.
And, of course, never die.
That's
Many have gone to even greater lengths to acquire such gifts. I accept.
Indeed. Very well. I await your return. And you now find yourself in the room, lying on the ground in the middle of the ritual circle with Thorn, sort of pawing at you a little bit, just licking your face. Dragon slobber.
Oh. Hello, Thorn.
That shit does not come out easy. Fuck off.
Alright, we have a God Slayer to get.
Good boy. Fuck off, Kit. You're being muted now.
Oh. Alrighty, well, now I gotta figure out how to get Falchion.
Well, I assume that you would have a sending orb.
Probably.
Because they're not terribly expensive. They're only 1,000 gold. So it's just just get one. I'll sign up with Scarise and Wireless.
Chump change.
Didn't Fall give you a... Didn't Fall give you a spare sending zone?
Yep, bringing back that old joke. It has 3 uses of sending, so you just send it to whomst you wish to, 25 words or less. So long as they are on this plane of existence, it will go through. If they are on another plane of existence, I roll a d100 and see if it goes through or not. But thankfully, Blaze does not leave this plane of existence, so secondary effect doesn't matter.
Fair enough. Well, I will simply just be up front then, contacting Blaze, saying, I require the use of Falchion.
I'm sorry, what is what you get in response?
Wait, what?
Hold on a moment, I'll be right there. And then, in a torrent of flame, he appears. What in the hell do you mean you need Falchion?
The Dragon's Fang.
How do you know that name?
I require it.
What for?
Oh, Lord.
You know, stuff.
This feels like a thin ice situation to me.
Duma.
Because there's all...
That's why. ...
Dot.
I mean, at least you were honest.
My mother's brother.
Your uncle, yes.
Uncle Duma.
Deep inhales.
Uncle Duma.
Duma these nuts.
God damn
Fine.
it, Uncle Duma.
Fine. I will revive Duma this once. But if he goes berserk, that's on your head. The last time he was awakened, he says, starting to walk down the passageway with you. As you probably had to go back to near topside to sending properly, because better signal.
Oh, yeah. Can't get any kind of connection.
The last time Duma was awoken, he created that cult out of sheer, well, jealousy towards my mother. While they are technically siblings, due to being dragons, they are not by blood. They just called each other brother and sister out of respect.
Fair enough. But Duma's cult was removed from this very cave by myself. I'm not afraid of the kind of power that he can exert. Not to mention, I figure who better to deal with the goddess of creation than a god of destruction.
I suppose you have that right. But you do have my daughter, Kamali, to help you along with that. I can lend you even a bit of Falchion strength after Duma gives you your gift. As I'm pretty sure that's what he's going to give you, is an actual portion of dragon strength.
That's certainly the case he was making.
Then I downside to reviving him to his former glory. Though I will be honest with you, he's very blunt. And he steps towards the altar. You enter the room and he steps towards the altar. And you watch raising from... Like, he just says some words in Draconic. Do you understand Draconic?
I do not, no.
So you just hear these... You hear him utter these guttural words as a different ritual symbol appears at his feet, and a secret trap door of sorts opens up in the floor, and rising from it is a dragon skull. Like, a rather large one, and you recognize it. That's Duma's head. It seems his true body is fully decayed down to just his head. Thankfully, at least Falchion will be able to restore his body to at least his humanoid form. His dragon form will take a lot longer to restore with time. Though, I doubt he will be doing any more necromantic business and more rely on his true strength. So at least you have that to look forward to.
Indeed.
He grabs the hilt of Falchion at his side and just to where the eye would be in the center of the skull, just puts that blade in where it would be, and you watch that the head start to restore, like with a golden glow, like gaining scalage and like being covered in actual skin and scales.
And flesh.
Yeah. Like, it's sort of weird in a way.
It's like if you were to watch something decaying on like super fast forward on like a nature show or something, but also in reverse.
Basically. It just, from the base skull restoring life, as it were. And he just pulls the blade out as the eye forms in the center of the skull. Alright, he should be awake any second, he says, sheathing the sword back at his side. And the head glows, and you have to cover your eyes for a moment. And I shall reveal Duma's art.
Also,
it's Duma.
God damn.
He is a very buff lad.
God of War.
Also, really quick, Venom, I sent you a thing in DMs if you can get to that afterwards.
Unfortunately,
look
Mila's
at that
brother, he kind of went a little loopy.
Yeah, to a degree.
So that's why death cults started worshipping. They worship the crazy version of him.
Yorp. This is the sane version. He lets out like a guttural sigh with a bit of like a draconic hum at the end. And you see sort of like Thorn back down a little bit. Like get behind you a little bit.
Ooh.
Fuck off. It is nice finally being returned to my former strength. You have my thanks, nephew. I'm not related to you by blood, Duma. You know that. But you are my sister's son. And that you have my respect for. Well, I'll leave you to your business, then. Blaze says, turning. But just looks over his shoulder at you, Asemar. You owe me for this. And he just disappears in a torrent of fire.
Alright, we'll deal with that debt when we get to it. In the meantime...
Duma just crosses his arms across his chest. Worthy worshipper, he says, opening his arms in sort of like a welcoming stance.
He kneels again, unsheathing his sword and placing it on tip down.
You've done well, my boy, he says as you hear his rather heavy footsteps approach. And he gently, despite being a dragon god of strength, he does know a lot of restraint. And he gently puts his hand on your head, and you feel a surge of power overwhelming your blood and your veins. Like, you kind of like shudder in anticipation as your stats now increase. Excellent. You now have a 30 in strength and constitution.
That's scary.
There you go. It's not a 50. It's the maximum character limit, though.
Yup. And he gently takes his hand off you. This is my divine blessing, young child. And worthy champion. You have earned title Champion of Duma. This is basically a unique ability that you can add to your sheet. Basically, it replaces your strength and con mods to a straight 30. In the big number score. And you can adjust that now. I forget what Blood Hunter's save proficiencies are.
Say it again?
Oh, I'm just double checking what your save proficiencies are, because I forget them offhand. Limited power, thank you.
Yeah, saving throws are in Wisdom and Strength.
Okay.
Or it might. Well, let me double check because it may have changed. Because I know a lot of stuff went to intelligence.
It didn't. Yep, those changed respectfully.
Yep, changed to dexterity and intelligence. Okay.
Okay, you would now have proficiency in strength saves with his blessing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
And
Surprise
you
on
now
Constitution
also
as
have
well.
resistance to necrotic and radiant damage on top of all this. And that would just be a part of your default abilities.
Mm-hmm.
This is all just because you are crowned his champion.
Oh boy.
With this power, you will actually be able to compete with the goddess of creation. That, and one more thing.
One more thing.
Anything with his conkers?
His conqueror shit is as was. He summons a very unique sword to his, or no, a scythe to his hand. You recognize this weapon as the weapon that Hell used, a Godslayer, the Lifesteal Saber. You remember seeing this thing when Blaze showed you all of the Godslayers. This thing, you can feel its necrotic energy just in its mere presence. This is your key of Kazignation, he says, like, offering it to you.
He holds his hands out.
He gently sets it in your hands. This is proof that you are my champion, and that you will do as best as you can as such. I hope that you will actually have, at some point in the future, not now, restore a proper, regular following of my faith. I am not asking you to become a paladin of sorts, more as a messenger.
Yes.
That Duma is back, and better than ever.
The school of the Death Dragons.
Stronger than ever.
Indeed. This will give you a significant advantage.
Yeah, no kidding. What's your hit points now, buddy?
I gotta recalculate, because...
What was your? Oh, I can do it real fast math. What was your hit points?
221.
Okay, and what was your con before? You
20.
increased it to 30. 20?
It was boosted by...
So you just gained 200 hit points. 20... You gained 10 hit points per level. And if you're level 20, then you just gained 200.
That doesn't work like that.
It'd be gained 5
wait, no,
per
10,
level.
5, 100.
Okay. I was
Just
about
be
to
a
say,
straight up bonus of 8.
321.
Those 321. Cool. All right.
Yeah. And I will give you the statistics of the weapon over DMs later.
Oh, yeah.
But...
So now that he technically has a patron, can he get Divine Intervention too?
Technically, yes.
Let's go.
And because you are his champion, he will appear and intervene himself in person and punch the shit out of something.
Oh.
You basically have, much like Ravak, a once per long rest divine intervention that you can add to your sheet. And I would just copy and paste it over from the cleric.
When he appears?
At
when
the
he
20th
appears,
level
because he is a war
ability,
god.
Respectfully.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Am I still muted for Venom?
He just crosses his arms again. Stand yourself up and look proud, boy.
I think I am muted for Venom still.
And now are as mighty as the gods themselves.
Thank you.
He gives you a respectful nod. We look at each other as equals, he says, raising his arm to, like, offer you to like sort of like arm bump with him, like respective warrior pose.
Indeed, he will arm bump.
And this boy, he says, patting Thorn, who looks a little bit excited, will also be getting a bit of a blessing.
Oh boy.
Your boy here,
Boy.
I would highly recommend him getting at him outside for his blessing.
God. Outside.
Don't tell me. You gonna... Oh, okay. All right. Don't. He will walk outside with him.
Duma follows, and you guys now stand in the middle of the bog. Dear lords, what the hell happened to this place while I've been asleep?
Lots of things.
It was a mess. It was messy work removing the previous owner.
Tenants.
Yeah.
The previous tenants, I like that.
They did. Let's just say
Well,
they
then.
didn't get their deposit back.
Yeah.
Well
when
then,
Asemar is finished with the Goddess of Creation, he'll probably try to buy this place from Angel and ask her to create soldiers somewhere else.
so he's gonna upgrade Thorn too. Thorn's strength is now a 30. He can now fly and is considered huge. Or is huge.
Fly.
Big Drake.
Yeah.
He's now one size bigger, can fly, and has a fire breath now.
Now, wait, does he have wings or does he just fly?
He's now the equivalency of an actual adult fire dragon.
Red dragon, red dragon.
And his AC would be 18 now. As
Jargon.
his HP would also probably massively increase to just give him an extra 200 HP. Because
So,
he's big.
Yeah,
He'd have 291.
Yeah, he had 91 before, so
Yeah, now he has tank.
yeah.
And his fly speed would be 60 feet. His walking speed would stay the same.
That shared damage thing or whatever.
Yeah, because that's even assuming, because I still have mounted combatant, so
Yep.
I can divert as much damage as I need to me until. All right.
Ride him
Good
into
boy
battles
is
and
even
jump
more
off.
good.
And then it's not a big thing, but being a dragon, does that mean he's immortal now?
Technically, he would live forever so long as he's not killed.
Awesome. Good boy, and I live on forever.
He is your undying mount. Eventually, he will. Duma will let you know this, since you're still in his presence.
Mhm.
He is not at his full age capabilities. In due time, he will evolve into an ancient red dragon. Go.
Dude,
So
him
you will
and
have an
Jesus are
ancient
gonna
red
be
dragon
friends.
as a pet.
Like friends
yeah.
forever now.
And then as far as his bite, tail whip, and claw attack, how do those change?
I would specifically look up the stat sheet of an adult red dragon and just copy paste over.
Gotcha.
And do that on your own time, but you don't have to do that now.
Except keep in mind the super boosted strength score.
Yeah.
Because all that's going to change.
I have a question.
But I will actually show the lifesteal saber to everybody once again.
Ooh, fancy.
Is
Yep. A literal death scythe. This thing is two-handed, though. Not one-handed. I will give you stats of that later.
Oh,
Uh,
Kid had a question.
oh. Hold on a minute. Yes.
Is Thorn able to he's an ancient dragon?
He is not an ancient dragon yet.
Adult.
Let's see. Can ancient dragon or adult dragons talk?
Well, still, as an adult, he would be able to talk.
Yeah, he could do.
He would be able to do full English. So yeah, he would be able to.
They can speak
now.
Common.
Also voiced by Gilbert Godfrey. Wow, we're getting
No.
I have something better.
Okay.
Better than Gilbert Godfrey.
There is
Thorn.
only one.
No, Thorn is voiced by Morgan Freeman.
No. Guys,
I like it,
guys.
but it doesn't fit.
Nah, guys, we have Gilbert Godfrey already. He needs to be voiced by Eddie Murphy.
Don't be ridiculous. You guys? Oh wow, Mushu. Wow, that's a good reference though.
Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
Dang it, that's really good.
Yeah.
I was. Dang it, I had a whole speech. I was gonna be like, no. You guys, we need to be lore friendly. We need to be immersive. We need to have a really good name. And that's why I think if I was to make a name. If only there was an actor with.
Could you look at my thing?
Yeah. Alright, does anybody else have anything that they want to do?
Last question about Thorn. Does he get the legendary action tail attack, wing attack?
Yes, he does.
Alright, I will.
He is an adult red dragon.
He is an adult. He just gets the same stat sheet as an adult red dragon.
But he has 291 HP and 18 AC.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, in this game, drakes evolve into dragons?
When they're blessed by
Duma says
blessed. God doesn't give a fuck. I digi evolved your Pokemon.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Are you kidding? Ever since I started playing D&D, I wanted to play a character that could ride dragons.
Oh, so keep in mind that means, dude, that means he has legendary actions.
I know.
Keep in mind that red dragons are chaotic fucking evil.
Yeah, but he's gonna be at least chaotic neutral. Because he's still a good boy at heart.
He is. He can choose to be a good boy.
Also,
except for when he wants to raid the trash.
I mean, it could have been weirder.
And the pantry.
I mean, it could have been weirder. You could have made him be a new creature like a Dracovern.
Yep.
I mean, it was either a ancient or a regular adult red dragon or a adult Draco Lich.
Yeah, that wouldn't know. That would have made me sad to see him make.
Yeah,
a Draco
but I'm just
Lich.
thinking of I'm just thinking like Dracovern, where it has like dragon stats, but also the Wyvern Deadly Sting.
Hmm. Nah.
Anywho.
Venom.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah, he'll probably spend like the remainder of his, well, if he depending on what time he had to spend tracking down the things to sacrifice and whatnot.
Probably a few days.
Yeah, finishing
probably
out the
less than a week.
Finishing out the remainder of training and probably also training with learning how to fly alongside Thorn, because we're gonna have to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
I like an eagle.
Oh god, you have to how to train your dragon with him. You're basically Hiccup, he's Toothless, and it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting for this.
I was planned.
I bullshitted that on the spot.
I thought so, because I was getting some improvised vibes, but
I mean, to be fair, I was planning on having Thorn have like actual flight speed, but I wasn't sure of how to do it. And you were like, "I'm gonna go to my old base of operations." I'm like, "This is convenient.
Well,
I have some things planned. This is perfect."
I needed him to. I needed to remove him from the ship for a session because he was getting a little heated with.
A little uppity.
Little uppity, just a wee bit.
Hey, it's all right. When he gets back home with his now giant dog dragon thing, yes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, you can retcon the rest of the month. So I don't know if anyone else needs to do anything.
just
I know I stole the show for a little while there.
Yeah.
You're good. That was beautiful. Well done.
I promise Cassandra has her reasoning.
Oh, I know.
Now we know.
But just
sure.
know, like
now Asemar knows. He's a robot.
Like don't mess with Asemar anymore. He'll fucking kill you.
No. I mean, she has her reasoning for putting you all through all that training.
Yeah, I get that. Like out of game, absolutely makes sense. In game, don't be a brat.
All right. So Gungir's got some work to do.
So are we gonna call? So are we gonna call the game here today?
Yeah, I think that's where we're. Unless if somebody has any last minute things, are we good?
Should be good.
Yeah. Well, I was going to. Okay.
You can ask your thing real quick.
Okay. One is that I have two things. One of them is before Gungir spends too much time on a staff, I realize, hey, wait, Gungir, ever since you made this really cool gear for Galahad, he doesn't use the really cool staff you made for him anymore.
Are you going to give him the Staff of Power?
I'm like, hey, Liar needs a staff. This boosts your save DCs. And you're just upgrade this for Liar.
Oh!
I mean, it brings everything full circle because I'm still using the amulet she gave me.
Winterize the Staff of Power.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Into a Staff of Frosty Power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that naming convention. That sounds neat.
So that was the first thing. The second is something I wanted to come up with you, but I wanted to do because I did this once before when Galahad needed more training, and so Galahad's going to do the last thing one more time where he's going to enter a meditative state and like go into the hyperbolic time chamber with his patron. It's not something that has to happen we don't have to do a whole side quest of it, but basically like he goes through like the final trials to become accepted as one of the true master knights of this order of warlocks or whatever.
The Master Order of the Emblem. That is what their official name is.
I'm just basically picturing the trials that like big trial from Batman Arkham City.
I'm going to message you now.
Mwah. Okay.
In text. Where's your name?
You could just boop me and then send me just a hi. And then do your message. I will look at it probably right now, actually.
Yeah, here we go. Don't say this out loud. And if it's on screen, don't have it on screen.
I only have the actual Roll20 up. I don't have Discord ever showing anymore because I have that specifically set. So chat doesn't see this. Sorry, chat. Secret stuff.
Secret. secrets only.
But
Thorn gets
that
a nature intelligence increase.
is where we're going to end the session for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular session. We'll catch you next week, hopefully with Avalon returning.
Yeah!
Because it's been 3 fucking weeks and I have a little bit of PTSD.
And just as you got DM blue balls waiting for EP to come back, so have I. Oh,
I was giving the reason why I took these 2 weeks was to give you more time to prep shit.
I'm like a
because it sounded like you were like struggling.
Oh no! I was good. I'm right on course. I the only reason I got a little bit behind was because I got sidetracked. My ADHD was like, let's take a look at what Starfinder has to offer.
Starfinder, whoa, Starfinder, more Starfinder.
Hey, it's a goofy little system, all right. It has been helping me keep from.
What happened?
Live streaming.
Oh,
yeah.
3, 2,
Bye,
1.
chat. See you next week.
Bye.